Hello, friends. So, friends, today I'm going to tell you some of the best kept secrets or hidden secrets which no one talks about. So, it is perfectly okay if you want to move on. It is perfectly okay if you have now realized that the person that you were with was not exactly what you thought they were. Even if it has been 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 20 years, or just 1 to 2 years. If you internally get this feeling again and again that even if this person was to return and you were to be with them, you would not have a very good life in terms of understanding and potential closeness between two partners. They would always put their family or their brothers and sisters or their friends before you. Then it's never going to work the way you want it to work, because you believe in a team. You believe that your husband will make a team with you, and your husband will be the person who will keep you first and foremost, or will have a very deep understanding. Now, keeping you first and foremost does not mean that he has to be selfish and he has to discard his parents or his family, but he also doesn't have to keep their needs first and foremost and discard your needs. He has to create a healthy balance. And if you have come to this realization that this person that you were with did not have these qualities, or even if he matures up and he comes up now, he will still struggle with all these qualities which you can easily find in another person, and you have decided that you want to move on. So there is no taboo to that. Don't let people tell you otherwise, that you can't move on, you will always get signs and synchronicities. Yes, you will always get signs and synchronicities, but you always also have free will to enjoy and live a healthy life with another partner. Now, the motive of this life, sooner or later, after going through so much pain, you'll go through 2 years of pain, 3 years of pain, 4 years of pain, 7 years of pain. Ultimately, you will give up. Ultimately, you will not have the strength to wait anymore. So, ultimately, all of you who are not yet united, after, or not yet reached your goals after 5 to 7 years, you will potentially don't not have the strength to do it anymore. And at that point of time, if you also look back in hindsight, like they say, hindsight is always 2020. What that means is, when you look back in hindsight, you realize a lot about the people that you were with. So, if in that realization your soul, your energy is constantly telling you that you need to move on, and this person possibly did not have that energy which you started thinking he had, or the universe wanted to give you a triggering experience and make you grow through this person, and you feel like you are a new person now, and you would like to honestly and genuinely, start a new life, you should not let other people depreciate you or tell you that you are doing something wrong. As much as staying on a certain path is okay, leaving a certain path is also okay. you know but it should come from you. It should not come from some reading or somebody else telling you something. Your own internal guidance is the best. If you feel this way, even if it is for a certain temporary period of time, you should listen to yourself. If temporarily your body, your mind is telling you that it's been 4 years, you need to detach, you need to, let go of this situation, and you need to live your life a little, even if it is in your own bedroom, in your own house, you're not doing anything out of that sphere, it is perfectly okay. And even if you want to go out of that sphere and start a new life, discard all your old clothes, your old house, and you want to begin a new life in some other apartment, with some everything new, utensils are new, electronics are new, clothes are new, you can also do that. And then you are in a new awareness of finding a partner who best suits your new awareness, and what higher vibration you have reached till now. So it is perfectly okay to do that. Ultimately, your marriage or your relationship is going to be successful by the vibration of two people, by the awareness that those two people in a partnership have, not by some tag or by some label. Obviously, a label, if you get to be with the person who was put under this label, which is a soulmate or a twin flame, then it is the best if that person measures up to what you want right now. But if that person does not measure up on meeting you, or if your soul tells you that this person is probably never going to measure up because they don't have those circumstances which are going to try and test them, and which are going to make them become a more potentially more suitable human being, or a human being who has more awareness, more kindness, more commitment towards the relationship, then don't put yourself in such kind of a relationship with your new current awareness. Don't do that to yourself. Don't go back to a lower vibration, but instead leave those people behind. Leave the people behind who match your older awareness, and it could be your twin flame. Now, this is also not selfish that you are trying to seek new people with your new awareness. Try to first think and come into that realization. And if you potentially belong to that group which needs to move on, which needs to live out their own life, I feel every group needs to live their own life, whether you are in waiting period or whether you have decided to move on, or whatever the case it is, you cannot decide upon your life through the eyes of another person. And if you have been doing it from 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, if you have been waiting, if you have been thinking that your life will only be complete when they return, then you have been living in codependency. Obviously they could be waiting for you and you could be waiting for them, but this waiting has to potentially show in 3D in some day or some week or some month. And if it is not showing up for you, and you feel that that person does not even match your criteria right now, or match the qualities that you're seeking, obviously you're seeking some qualities. If you're just seeking superficial looks and other than, then even your awareness is lacking. But if you're seeking qualities, and you think that qualities for a healthy life, should be a family man, should be a man who cares and understands, should be a man who helps you in the chores of the house, is a man who takes equal responsibility for newborn kids. If you don't see these kind of qualities, these healthy qualities, in your soulmate or twin flame, then it is no way that they can fit in the title of your twin flame and soulmate. Even if they're the most handsome person in the world or the most beautiful girl in the world, they will not do justice. And if you are in full awareness, you will not be able to live a good married life with them, and you will leave eventually. So you will have to move on from this kind of lower vibrational so-called soulmates and twin flames sooner or later. Sooner you will move, it will be without a divorce. If you do marry them thinking that they are going to change or something is going to happen even after they return, semi-change, then ultimately in 2 to 3 years you will see their bigger picture, their actual picture. It's not like things will remain hidden. Maybe you will marry them in that half-baked state, and then in 2 years or 3 years, because your own awareness, your own realizations and your own spiritual journey will make you realize that they were never the one for you. So don't make those decisions. Moving on can be hard at times, but you need to take hold of your life, take control of your life, and honor the things that your inner being is telling you. If your inner being is telling you that no, there can be better people for me, there can be better scenarios for me, there can be better situations for me, or just that there can be more respectful and healthy situations for me, situations which give you more respect. See, if you were a person, as a female or something, male, whoever you are, and you were ghosting the other person for 5 years, what would you think that that person would do? That person would simply move on, because nobody deserves to wait for 5 years, 7 years, or whatever. And if already you have waited for 5 years, 7 years for somebody, you've already given a big chunk of their life, of your life, to them. And if they don't realize it, you need to balance this energy out by teaching some form of a lesson. Obviously the universe is going to teach some form of a lesson, but you just can't depend by not doing anything yourself, and this doesn't have to be deliberate as a punishment or as something that you impose on them. It has to be just that you start taking care of yourself, with or without them. And if it means that they are left behind and they are no longer in your life, and somebody else is fit enough to take that place, you should be courageous enough and honoring yourself enough to give that place to another person. That is real empowerment. This journey, the purpose of this journey may just have been to make you reach that state of empowerment. And this person is not supposed to be your life partner. And if you think so, it is totally okay. You don't need to feel guilty for, being in love with a person for 7 to 8 years and then ultimately leaving the situation. Because it is only after these 7 to 8 years or 5 years or 2 years that you have come to this realization that this person is actually not a good fit for me, and I could land up in a divorce, if I give in to these person's whims, fancies, and the way he handles life, that could be the case. So to prevent all those disasters, because even you have been through very hard past relationships and a bad past with people, but still you have kept your trust alive. But you don't need to keep that trust so alive that you again trust a wrong person, because you also deserve a good relationship at the end of your life, in those end years of your life. Most of you who will be listening to me will be 30 plus, so it's not like somebody who's very young can give life chance after chance. You need to consolidate all your realizations up till now, and you need to honor those realizations. By honoring those realizations and saying that yes, whatever my body is telling me, whatever my inner being is telling me is actually true, and then honor them by accepting them and by putting them into practice. You are not responsible for another human being. What they do, when they do it, if they do it or not, that is their cup of tea. If your paths are to cross at some point in life, it is only then you will need to consider it. Right now, if you're looking out of the window considering another person again and again, day after day, it is not healthy, and it is not going to land you up in a healthy relationship with that person. Nobody in this planet or in this life is so good that they should be obsessed over. Everybody is imperfect, but if that imperfect person reaches out to you in a healthy way, and they want a good relationship and a good life together as partners, as true partners, then only it is of some worth. Otherwise, if the person is in their energy of fear or rejection, or in the energy where they're not courageous enough, how can they be leading a good healthy life with you, even if they come? It is not possible. Even marriages between two healthy individuals go through so many ups and downs, and if your partner is already weak, how do you even anticipate that it is going to be a good path? So think about it. If you have come to a point where you don't think that there is any substance left in this, then you need to take your decisions. You need to walk on any path that you choose for yourself. It could be a small path, it could be a shitty path, it could be any path. It could be a very good path. It may give you the results you want in the future, or it may not. At least it will be your path. It will be a path of empowerment. It will be a path without any pressure. So don't just be a slave to somebody else. Don't just be a second party all the time. First party is them, because you're constantly rotating your life around them. Don't be a second party, be a first party, and they can come in rotation. And if you think at that time, maybe they are not here now, and they're not going to be here for another 2 years. So, and if you wish to lead your own life with or without another partner, you should be free to do that. And then when they return, you can decide, if you still have that spark, and if you don't have that spark, you can clearly tell them that you took too long, and you wasted a lot of my time. If you wish to give them closure. If you don't, you are not liable for anyone or anything. So this is the thing which I wanted to bring forward. So I hope you have gained from it, and you can look into the description box if you need personal healings or readings. Thank you so much, folks. Bye bye.